Hey, what's up? I'm Kantis Simmons, and in this episode today, I have a very special guest, and I'm going to talk about 3 things that teachers must do to stay strong during the summer break. Let's elevate. What's up? I'm Kantis Simmons, and welcome to another episode of Educate to Elevate. Now, you know that this podcast is designed for teachers, educators, principals, deans, principals, administrators, school clerks, and anyone that's in the business of assisting students. Now, regardless of where you may be right now, whether you're in the semester, whether you're out of the semester, whether you're on summer break, fall break, or whatever, it's very important that you do some things during your break time to stay strong. Just a few weeks ago, me and my family, we went out on a vacation. You know the saying where they say you need a vacation from the vacation? Well, I didn't realize that after the vacation, I didn't properly vacate. There were so many things going on during the vacation, and after the vacation, I was still drained, I was still worn out, and I didn't feel refreshed. For you as a teacher, as an educator, as an administrator, as a principal, as a dean, it's important that you stay strong so that you can serve students. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 things that you must do to stay strong on your summer break. Now, in this episode, I brought a very special friend with me, and this friend is called Plant. Now, this is a very special plant. This plant was taken from the homegoing celebration of a dear friend of mine. A dear friend of mine, her grandfather passed, and this was a flower that they had at the homegoing celebration. And she came by my house and accidentally left the flower over here. Now, because I have a flower that means something to her, it's very important that I take care of this flower. I mean, just imagine she come out to get her flower, and her flower's all wimpy, brown, and just absolutely dead. That lets her know that I didn't do a great job of taking care of something that's important to her, a plant. And for your students, it's important that you take care of yourself so that you can be strong for them. Now, here are 3 things that I suggest that you do this summer break so you can be strong. Number 1, relax. Yes, take the summer break to relax. Why? You want to relax and release all of the stress, all of the tension, and everything that has consumed you the last 9 months. So how do you relax? Take a vacation, go pamper yourself, just go sit down and do nothing. But more importantly, another way to relax is to release. One of my mentors, he taught me this releasing process. And this is where I take about 20 minutes and I sit in a chair or I sit on the floor and I simply release. 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 And I release those thoughts, those pains, those hurts, those worries, those things that are confusing me. I release them. Personally, I release them to God. You may release them to the universe or to the floor or whatever, but the greatest thing about it is that you're taking the time to release all of that tension, all of that pain, all of that traffic jam that's going on in your mind and your body so that you can properly relax. Now, I also do this before I go to bed so that when I do lay down and go to sleep, I can relax and be properly restored. So one of the greatest things that you must do this summer break is to relax, pamper yourself, go on vacation, find things that you can do where you can completely just release all the stress. Do something that's fun. Do something that causes you to feel like a giant. Simply relax. Here's the second thing you must do to stay strong this summer break. Is to revive yourself. Yes, revive yourself so that you can continue to teach with passion. Passion is so important in whatever you're doing. When you go into a classroom, when you go into your school and you're doing it with passion, passion now becomes contagious. Your students see that you're passionate about the work. Your colleagues see that you're passionate about your job. So one of the ways that you can revive that passion, I think there are three things, I said three, three things that you can do to revive your passion. Number one, read great books. Take this summer break to find you maybe 2 or 3 good books where you're reading and you're imparting into yourself. One of the best ways that you can invest into yourself is by reading. You know, I always say that rich people read books, poor people watch TV. You've also heard me say that rich people have large libraries in their home and poor people have large big screen televisions. What that simply means is that successful people who are wealthy, they understand the importance of reading. They understand the importance of investing in themselves. So one of the best ways that you can revive yourself is to invest in yourself by reading a great book. Another way that you can revive yourself this year is to find a family member or friend that you haven't spent time with in a long time. You see, during the school year, all the attention is on you, all the attention is on your students. And a lot of times your family, your friends, and those close to you, they don't have access to you. Now, during the summer break, you can go along and hibernate, but if you want to revive and keep that passion burning, find a friend, find a family member that you can go spend some time with. And during that time period, you're just there to serve them. And the third thing you can do to revive yourself is to find 2 projects that you can complete this summer to keep you active. Now, it may be a project in the home. It may be a project outside of the home where you want to volunteer with an organization or you want to volunteer with a group, maybe your church, maybe a family event. But find 2 projects that you can put your hands on to keep that passion for helping people to grow. So those are 3 things that you can do to revive this school year. Number 1, read great books. Number 2, find someone that you can spend time with. And number 3, work on 2 projects. Now, the third thing that you can do after you relax, revive yourself, the third thing is to refresh. Now, I want you to really think about your reason for being an educator. Yeah, what is your big why? Why are you in this calling called educator? We talked about that in maybe one of the first episodes, but I want you to begin to refresh your vision, refresh your mission, refresh the very reason you do what you do. And the best way I know how to do that is to simply write it down. During the summer break, I want you to take this time, just get a sheet of paper, and I want you to write down all of your reasons why you're a teacher. Write down all of the reasons why you want to impact students. Write down all the reasons why you want to administer or sit over or lead an organization of students and other educators. What is your big why? Go ahead and refresh it. You know, there have been some pains and some various things that have happened this school year that they actually hurt. But I don't want you to forget about your big why. So take the time to refresh, to re-see, and to revisit your motives, your vision, and your mission. This summer can be an awesome summer, but I need you to continue to relax, I need you to revive, and I need you to refresh your mission, your purpose for being an educator. Because it's people like you that the world needs so that you can continue to educate, to elevate more students. Now, if you love this podcast and You know other teachers and educators that could hear this message and want to be a plant that's green and vibrant. Be so kind to forward this video over to them, or send them to educate-to-elevate.tv so that they can get access to this podcast every single week. If you're watching this on social media, Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, leave a comment, but be so kind to help someone else. Again, I'm Kantis Simmons, and remember this, there's only one game in life that counts, and that's your A game. Thank you for watching this episode. I'll see you soon.